आंखों में आंखें डालकर तू छीन सकता है जिंदगी, चल छीन ले। तुझ में है जो वो नहीं है और में, इस बात पर है अजनबी, कर यकीन ले। जो है नहीं तू सीखो सच है मानता, तू उसको ही खुद से बड़ा है जानता। तू नहीं किसी और से, तू खुद से ही भयभीत है। चल अपने डर को तू डरा से करके आगे जीत है। Let's fight, fight with fright. Come on, fight, fight with fright. Fright, fight, fright, fight.
Whatever we do, whoever we are, people's acceptance of us gives a certain validation to our lives. And we all want people to like us. But what if this need for acceptance mutates into an extreme fear of offending people? What if someone is too scared about getting judged by people? What if someone would access each and every little action they make so as to not offend anyone, to an extent that they feel like shutting out people completely from their lives? It's crazy, it's ridiculous, but it is also Samar's story.
आ गया बेटा? आजा आजा, आ ना, बैठ।
समर, ये मिश्रा जी हैं। हेलो बेटा। अरे समर, इधर आओ, बैठो बैठो। मिश्रा जी तुमसे कुछ बात करना चाहते हैं।
और कैसा काम चल रहा है तुम्हारा बेटा? तुम मेरी बेटी सना से तो मिल चुके हो ना?
हेलो, ओके, नो।
Insensitive, impolite, arrogant. That's how people sum me up. Thing is, I was scared. Really scared. I wasn't really scared of them, but what they would think of me. Of doing something wrong, messing up. I was even afraid to run into people I know on the streets. I was terrified of having a conversation. So much so that I found it difficult to face job interviews.
हाय,
आपका नाम क्या है?
समर।
एक्सक्यूज मी ब्रदर, थोड़ा जगह देंगे? थैंक यू। देख के लाए हो क्या?
मिस्टर समर सिंह,
I knew that I could not work in a normal office setup around people, but I had to find a way out. Earn for a living. I decided to be a freelance copywriter. It was a low-paying job, but I just had to write stuff and mail them. No presentations, no client interactions, and hence no fear. At times when I had to go to the ad agency, I took refuge in a small cabin. There were a few people there, but I managed to avoid them.
कुएं का मेंढक बनके बिल्कुल नहीं रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो लोग अक्सर अकेले रह जाते हैं। ये कहावत पुरानी जरूर है, मगर आजकल के मॉडर्न जमाने में इस ट्रेडिशनल कहावत की रेलेवेंस और भी ज्यादा बढ़ जाती है। अभी जो आपने देखा वो एक आम आदमी की नजरों में एक रूडनेस हो सकती है, मगर एक साइकियाट्रिस्ट की नजरों से देखें तो ये होगा फियर ऑफ सोशलाइजेशन। फियर ऑफ सोशलाइजेशन एक ऐसा फोबिया होता है जिसमें पेशेंट किसी से मेलजोल बढ़ाना ही नहीं चाहता। वो ना तो किसी से दोस्ती करना चाहता है और ना ही किसी का दोस्त बनना चाहता है। रीजन वही फियर एंड लैक ऑफ सोशलाइजेशन। अब अगर आप किसी से मेलजोल बढ़ाएंगे ही नहीं तो फिर दोस्ती का तो सवाल उठता ही नहीं है। समर की भी यही प्रॉब्लम थी, मगर वो अपनी प्रॉब्लम का रीजन किसी से शेयर नहीं कर रहा था। वजह क्या थी, आइए जानते हैं।
हाँ सर, आपने बुलाया?
हाँ वो मेहरा साहब को बोल दे, मैंने सबको मेल कर दिया।
क्या सारा आप भी बाजू वाले रूम में तो है मेरा साहब, बोल दो ना आप। खाली फोकट मेरे को सेकंड फ्लोर से यहाँ पे बुलाया है, इसके लिए क्या?
तो बोल देना, और भी लोग बैठे हैं उनके साथ।
लोग बैठे तो क्या होगा, खा थोड़े जाएंगे आपको कुछ भी यार।
अमित,
Somehow I managed to survive. Question was, for how long? Bubble was going to burst someday.
Summer, yaar, I need your help regarding this chill pill Maharashtra ad. Please, come on. I need a second opinion.
No, I'm working.
No. Please don't make an excuse. Chal na, yaar. I need your help. Come on. Chalo. Aaja.
I was already distressed, but things were only going to get worse.
Yes, Neha.
Mayank, creative director, and that's Summer.
Hey, Sama.
Okay, so say your lines after me, all right? This is it. I cannot take it anymore. Take a chill pill. Your lines, Summer. Say it. Read it. Say it confidently, yeah?
What's wrong, bro?
So what are you doing? Just read.
Anything wrong?
How rude.
I was all at sea. I could not even ask for help. But deep inside my mind, I was screaming for help. Screams that could not be heard. But for the outside world, I was just a rude person.
माफ कीजिएगा, ये बचपन से ही शर्मिला है। इसे शर्माना नहीं, बदतमीजी कहते हैं।
बेटा, क्या हो गया?
नहीं, बेटा कोई बात नहीं।
I could now clearly see it. I could not run from this monster in my head. I had to take steps. I decided to meet a psychiatrist.
As soon as Summer first came to me, I knew what his problem was. Social phobia. It is a very common and a gripping fear that happens in social circumstances. These people face extreme anxiety in personal interactions in crowded spaces. They are not social recluses or loners. They also want to have friends like all of us. But the fear and anxiety that they face is the fear of being awkward, fear of feeling silly, or fear of just offending people in social circumstances. They're often misunderstood for being shy, introvert, sometimes even rude and arrogant. I met Samar when his social phobia was at its peak. He would avoid people, which often made people think that he was rude.
क्या सॉलिड बॉलिंग की यार, अगर कोहली नहीं खेलता ना तो हार ही जाते यार.
He was extremely anxious and uncomfortable in a room with new people. He would have tremors, blush often, start sweating, his heart would beat very fast and sometimes even stammer in front of people. These were all classic symptoms of social phobia. Samar was very smart, intelligent, good at his work, but his fear was cramping his life. He would avoid social circumstances completely. Most of us feel a little anxious in social circumstances, but patients with social phobia feel so afraid that they just want to run away from the situation. Samar's problem started with his parents' death.
संभल के बेटा, अरे क्यों शैतानी कर रहे हैं? संभल के।
नानी कैच।
ओहो।
सॉरी दादी।
यहाँ बेटा, यहाँ। देख बेटा, अब तो अपनी चाचा चाची के यहाँ जा रहा है ना, वहाँ पर ऐसी शैतानी मत करना और वही लोग शहर में तुम्हारी देखभाल करेंगे है? और हाँ, वहाँ पर ऐसा कोई भी काम मत करना जिससे उन्हें शिकायत का मौका मिले, ठीक है?
दादी।
चल ठीक है।
समर के इस डर की शुरुआत हुई थी उसके मम्मी पापा के डेथ के बाद। अपने पेरेंट्स की डेथ के बाद उसे अब अपने चाचा चाची के साथ रहने के लिए जाना था। ऊपर से उसे उसकी नानी ने ये समझाया था कि वो कोई ऐसी हरकत ना करे जिससे उसे अपने चाचा चाची के सामने शर्मिंदा होना पड़े। वो संभल कर रहे, कोई गलत शब्द ना बोले और ना ही कोई गलत हरकत करे।
I started staying with uncle and auntie. They were good to me, but I always took their kindness as some sort of a favor. After all, they were taking me in spite of having 2 kids. I never wanted to hurt them or give them a chance to complain. I almost wanted to be invisible.
अरे समर, तू यहाँ क्या कर रहा है? और तू ठीक तो है ना? हाँ? एक सेकंड, तू खेलने क्यों नहीं आया? चल, सब लोग तेरा ग्राउंड पे वेट कर रहे हैं, चल जल्दी। नहीं आज मन नहीं कर रहा। तो यहाँ क्यों बैठा है? चल जल्दी। एक सेकंड, तुझे तो बुखार है, रुक, मैं भी तेरी चाची को बुला कर लाता हूँ, वो तेरे लिए डॉक्टर बुला लेंगे। नहीं नहीं नहीं, चाची को मत बुलाना, वो बेकार में परेशान हो जाएंगे। और वैसे भी चिंटू के एग्जाम्स है ना, तो वैसे भी वो बहुत बिजी है, मैं ठीक हो जाऊंगा। चल ठीक है, तो मैं चलता हूँ और कल खेलने आना।
Samar felt that the love his aunt and uncle gave him was a kindness, was a debt that he had to repay. He always tried to be a good boy. He had taken his grandmother's advice a little too literally. While his uncle thought that he was very mature, very sweet, really nice, but he was just paying their debt. And he would somehow convince himself that whatever he did, his behavior, his actions, would draw attention, would be awkward, would be offensive. He would become very conscious while eating, careful of not making any sound while chewing at. At public washrooms, he would wait for other people to leave so that the sound he makes is not offensive. And soon he started avoiding gatherings, ignoring friends as well. I put him on medication to reduce his anxiety, and I also explained to him that there is no other way to conquer your fear but to face it. The first step was simple. He had to take off his cap. He had to stop looking down all the time. His problem was making eye contact with people. I asked him to look at random stuff, anything but the ground. I asked him to call up people, old friends, relatives, anyone at all.
Hello? Chotu?
Speaking on the phone would make him feel much more confident.
नहीं,
It would be a practice run before he actually meets people.
बस ऐसे ही. तू ठीक है? हाँ, मैं बढ़िया हूँ एकदम. नहीं, घर पे ही हूँ. हाँ है, इधर ही है.
But of course,
तू आने वाला था ना?
these were the most basic steps. Slightly more awkward steps were about to come. Due to social phobia, Samar had never approached any girl. So this time, his homework was to ask 5 girls out. He was so afraid of goofing up. He was so afraid of rejections. And his homework was exactly that. Get 5 rejections. Let's see how bad rejections are. And Samar took it very sportingly.
Sneha? Hi.
Hi.
I'm really sorry for that day.
That's okay.
And also, I really like you.
The first time you talked to me and you're asking me out?
Yeah, you don't have to like me back. I just like you.
I hope you're okay, Samar.
I'm getting there.
I wanted him to realize that drawing attention towards oneself is not so uncomfortable. So we asked him to go backwards on an escalator in a crowded mall. That would certainly draw some attention. I asked him to go to a grocery store and deliberately drop some items. To face awkwardness, to face embarrassment. And see how bad could it get. It only makes us more human.
Medications did help, but the little things I did really worked. And it was actually fun. Now I could even look at people in the eyes. I reconnected with so many of my friends. Uncle and auntie were finally happy as well. And yes, as for the 5 girls challenge, I could not approach 5 girls. Actually, I did not have to. Actually, the 3rd girl I had approached accepted my proposal. In fact, we even decided to get married. Now that I look back at life, I realize what I had been missing. I have learned fear is as deep as the mind allows. I've never let the fear of what could happen make nothing happen.
हमारा सबसे बड़ा असेट क्या है? कैश, बैंक बैलेंस या हीरे मोती? ये सब कीमती है, लेकिन हमारा सबसे बड़ा असेट है लोग। यस, पीपल आर आवर बिगेस्ट असेट। और पैसों की तरह लोगों को भी कमाना पड़ता है, लेकिन लोगों की कमाई इमोशंस और रिस्पेक्ट की डाउन पेमेंट के साथ ही होती है। समर को सोशलाइजेशन से बहुत ज्यादा डर लगता था, लेकिन अपने इस फोबिया को कंट्रोल करने के लिए उसने डॉक्टर की एडवाइस और प्रिस्क्रिप्शन के साथ साथ सोशलाइजेशन करना शुरू कर दिया। हर लड़ाई की तरह शुरुआत में ये लड़ाई भी बहुत मुश्किल थी, लेकिन जब सारे हथियार फेल हो जाएं, तो हिम्मत का हथियार काम आ जाता है। आज के एपिसोड में बस इतना ही। अगले एपिसोड में एक और फोबिया, एक और कहानी, एक और पेशेंट के साथ हाजिर होंगी मैं। तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखें, मुस्कुराते रहें एंड स्टे फियरलेस। नमस्ते।
अगर अपनी भलाई चाहते हो तो हिलना मत।
मैं तो डर गया।
अंकल, ये चाकू से ना सेब काटना जाता है। आपकी हथेलियां काटने का इंतजाम हम कर चुके।
ये चाकू जब इस बुड्ढे के पेट में जाए ना, तो घर से बाहर आवाज जानी नहीं चाहिए।
मौत की आंखों में आंखें डालकर तू छीन सकता है जिंदगी, चल छीन ले। तुझ में है जो वो नहीं है और में, इस बात पर है अजनबी, कर यकीन ले। चल अपने डर को तू डरा से, डर के आगे जीत है।